Chosen. You're at the right place. And your timing is also right. So if you're thinking that I've been so slow about the work I do, that is not true. Just give it a thought. The place where you are right now and the moment of time in your life where you are at this point is exactly where you're meant to be. So don't think that there should be some other place or I'd rather be somewhere else. Because if this moment in time is your time to relax, then probably that's what you should do. That's what the universe wants you to do. The universe wants you to relax right now. And if you think that you're feeling too much rushed out by life, that, oh, I've got to do this and that, and you think that you have been just pushed too far and there's no space for rest, that's okay too. Because then that means it's just a moment, it's a time for momentum for you. You're in high momentum, you're keeping the ball rolling. And gradually, there would come a time when you would be in rest. And constantly, these two states interplay upon each other of momentum and rest. So don't have shame that if you're resting right now and you're having some shame sort of feeling that I'm too slow, why am I resting this much? And if you're in high action zone, then don't feel terrified because that's how the life wants you to act right now. Also, look for the subtle signs of how people disrespect you. They might talk nice in front of you, they might project and act in an entirely different way than who they truly are. Just watch out, and you will soon realize the true colors of people because they cannot hide it for too long. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because when a con man projects as who he's not versus the world entirely knowing for what who he is, they put themselves in a very funny situation, if you know what I'm saying. Because this whole thing is a game of life. And when you play it, you watch it like a good player, you're gonna have good fun. Whichever side you're on the dark side or you're on the light side. But why I talk about light in all of my videos is because I represent that. And that's my duty that I talk about the side with which I'm playing. Above all, don't let the con men and women decide how you've got to project yourself. Know that the game of life is completely a game designed by you, being you as the director. And you should play it the way you want it. If you've got a certain style, by all means, apply that. Because if you're too authentic, naturally, people are going to dislike you because you do not fit into their framework. You do not fit into their template of how you should live. You're not on the planet to act according to them. You're here to live in your authenticity. You're born to live with your truth. Take note of that. What does a con man do? What does a con woman does? They look at you and then they make fun of you. And also they mimic you. Every single thing that you're doing. This is funny because if they despise you so much, then why are they copying the steps? Why are they copying your moves? Why are they secretly hating on you, but they also want to be like you? See? This whole thing is like they want to be you. And at the same time, they want to make you invisible. But how can that be? Because this scenario, this is a very impossible scenario. Technically, if you're trying to be like someone, that means you're actually looking up to them. But what they want to show is they are looking up to you, but they still throw their hate on you, acting like, oh, wait a minute, I don't like you, and I'm just so jealous of you. Of course you are. Of course. That's no surprise, because these people keep showing up precisely like that in every action that they do. The funny thing is, they think that we do not understand that. And this is truly impossible because humans understand things way more than words. See, this whole language thing came up like an illusion. Before the language, we could still communicate through silence, and that is by the vibe. You know the vibe of another person. So even without you having to exchange words, you know that the person on the other end Are they emitting good vibration or are they emitting negative vibrations? And that's how people used to live before the language parameters came into reality. So what a con man does is they try and talk very sugary and try to act like they have best interest for you, though in their actions they repeatedly keep on showing of who they are not. And that's how you spot a narcissist, by the way. That's how you spot a fake person, from a fake inauthentic person. And by all means you should stay away from them, because you do not want to waste your energy and get your energy sources depleted by being around such people as friends and family. So breathe freely, live freely, enjoy freely, because that is what is the most important thing: to enjoy life, to do things that you value, to do things that ignite passion in you, that ignite joy in you. So you live in freedom, you live in beauty, you live in grace, because you're not born to suffer their hate. You're not born to to make them feel comforted by burning your house on fire. You should learn how to take up your space and be yourself by all means. Bye. I'll see you in the next one.